Ladies and gentlemen, what is good? This is Big Daddy here. Woo! It's been a week. These last couple days have been something else, man. Just it's been a year in review for me. And to me, I follow years based on where I started and where I left up where I started at and then where I'm drawn to. Right now, my year is coming up being a professional massage therapist for Mountain View. Sorry, Mountain View. That's where my son was born. Mountain Medicine. I'm not, trust me, I don't want any more kids, y'all. No, 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 no. But yeah, Mountain Medicine, my year's coming up with them here real soon. And I told myself I was going to give them a year just to see how it pans out here in Flagstaff. And I'm not going to lie, Big Daddy is kind of tired of being here in Flagstaff. So I have been looking elsewhere. I've been looking at different possibilities of where I want to, settle my roots at for a little while. I also came to a lot of conclusions about a lot of things, especially when I've had help from friends and family lately who sit me down and we have those hard talks, especially about life and love and it's all kinds of good stuff. But you know what else is good stuff? You know what else is really just some bomb ass good stuff? Crazyhoodies.com with the Z. So that's CrazyHoodiez.com. That's my hoodie shop. Go there, check out the different hoodies I have created. And I could always want to own a hoodie shop. And I finally got one. Put my own unique designs on there. I'm no graphic artist, but with the help of certain programs online, guess what? I finally have my dream of being a hoodie owner. So go check it out. Alchemist, different curandero, which is, healer in Spanish. And that's because that's what I am now. Go check out the tribal shirts. Most of all, the latest design. I want the throne. That's right. Just like Killmonger. I want the throne. So go check it out. Crazyhoodies.com, folks, and you won't be disappointed. And if enough folks go check it out, hey, I'll throw a nice sweet discount on there for you. So pay attention and just keep going with it. All right. Being a massage therapist. Someone asked me, how does that feel? It feels good. Is it my end game? Sorry, I got sniffles right now. Is it my end game? No, it's not. It really isn't, folks. Could I do it for the rest of my life? I could. Could I do stretch therapy for the rest of my life? I could. But that's not where my heart's at. Talking with family and friends lately, especially ones who make you check out the hard questions within yourself, I realized several really hard facts about myself. And I'm going to just flat out say it. I want to be rich. You hear me? I want to be rich. I want to be powerful. I want to be so goddamn rich, I don't have to worry about ever trying to crawl back into housing. Because right now, many of you know I live in housing. I don't like it. I've been trying to get out of it for years. But just like everything else, housing no longer tries to help you get out. They try to keep you in retention. And they can kiss my ass with that. You have to report extra income that you make. You have to do a lot of things that they get in your business with. I don't like it. I told myself, this is my year. I'm breaking the rut. I don't care if I have to pack up everything in the storage and go live in a hotel somewhere. I'm not living in housing no more because I would rather have my money all to myself than keep living in this bullshit. I know some of y'all are saying, don't be ungrateful, Big Daddy. I'm not being ungrateful. Just people don't like hearing nowadays when people have general grievances. Oh, toughen up. You know what you're getting? Oh, fuck you. That's all I'm going to say. I just, it's just time. It's time to do different things, to do what I actually finally want. And, massage and stretch therapy. While I really do love them, appreciate them, I love what they're helping me check out my options right now. My heart has always been into writing. Now that I realize it, podcasting. It reminds me of radio. I want to start a podcasting company. I want to help other people get out there and get off the ass and make a podcast. And even if they don't get monetized, you know what? Just getting on here and just talking about stuff. It's fun. Folks, it really is. Many of you who have podcasts, y'all know it's just there's something about it that's just really uh how can I say it? It's enlightening. Yeah, enlightening. Did I say that right? Yeah, I think I did. It's very eye opening. Let's just say that it's eye opening about yourself and the world and some of the stuff that you'll study to become a good podcaster. you'll realize that, all right, this is like talking on radio. For those who've been in radio or are currently in radio, y'all know what I'm talking about. This is just fun, you know. It's a different form of interaction, and yeah, I think that's why I like it. I love it. I love all this. I've been studying voiceover too. Voiceover, I took a few voiceover classes already, and I have to say that they're hella fun. Of course, I want to go into, I ain't gonna lie, I want to go into video games and animation and stuff like that, but there's so many avenues of voiceover you can make a good living at. Doors wide open for that. Even the ladies who did Cortana and Siri, they ain't gotta worry about shit. Nothing. They're getting paid. Every time you hear them, they get paid. Or maybe they already got paid lots and lots of money. They just go in there and, update, the voice dictations every now and then, but they're well off. Animation and video games, that's just part of the picture. There's lots of avenues for voiceover, and I want to explore them. So otherwise, that's all I've been doing. I've been reviewing my damn life, especially this pandemic life, and what it's taught me. When it first started, I was like everyone else. I ain't gonna wear no damn mask, ain't this and that. But when I start seeing those numbers climb, when I start seeing, just people on ventilators, on YouTubes and shit like that, and people, what cracks me up, people still don't believe it. There's a lot of people out there who just, this is fake. This ain't shit. Herd immunity, herd this and this and that. This pandemic has brought out the scientists in everybody. I know there's a few people at work who are scientists. They got their PhDs on YouTube University, and there's their own self-research university. But you know what though? Unless your shit is peer reviewed from your research or whatever, I don't want to fucking hear it. I really don't. I don't care to hear it, because everyone who has done their own research, folks, has ended up with COVID in the hospital, both, or unfortunately, they're gone. So, sure, the scientists are still trying to work everything out, and then there's all kinds of information out there about, Moderna's this, and the shots are this, and don't take the shots, don't take this, keep doing your vitamins. And I am doing that now. I'm not gonna lie, I took the first round. I really did. It's because of, well, for one, I'm a massage therapist. Two, I'm around my mom a lot, and three, I just wanted to make sure that she was safe. Do I regret taking the shot? Sometimes. The first time my first shot, I'm not gonna lie, I felt completely disconnected from my energy. I gave shit, and I mean absolute shit, massages for a week. My clients felt it. They're like, "Are you okay?" Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wasn't okay. I was sloppy as hell, but what am I supposed to do? I'm self-employed now. I'm contracted. I can't just, stay home and have my bills paid because I'm no longer working for any kind of corporation, and refuse to work for any corporation. I have to I This is on me. I have to do this. I have to go to work. But it's not even really work. This is something I love doing too, even though the massage is not going to be my end all be all, but still, it was an eye opener for me. Will I take the shot again? I don't know. Have I been doing good on taking alternatives? Yes, I have. Uh, no, Irish sea moss, black seed oil, making sure I'm getting my exercise in, my daily sunshine, even during the days that were cloudy as hell and overcast. I still get outside and get some air. Air is good for you. Deep breathing is good for you. I still do my fire breathing in the shower every single day. And that's helped me. Um, Knock on wood, I ain't gonna lie, knock on wood. I hope that continues to help me. Maybe it's the shot still. Everyone says that you should get the booster now. Well, if you go get the booster, I don't want to get the booster. I don't want to feel like that again. That was bad for me. That was bad for my clients. I didn't like the way it made me feel. Yeah, I got both shots. I got both rounds, Moderna, and you know, I know some of y'all gonna say, well, down the road you're gonna feel the effects. I'm sorry. Half of my family was in Tuskegee. They were there, and my family's feeling the effects anyway, not just from this goddamn shot. So don't even try to play that or go there with me. Yeah, my family, Tuskegee. Fucked up shit. So yeah, I got conditions anyway, whether or not this Moderna fucks me up down the road or not. So y'all can save that. Okay, love you. I don't know. One of the things that this pandemic really taught me. When the pandemic hit, we had just started with massage therapy. Me and my crew, 8 of us, and it was crazy. I remember when it was first starting to hit, we were like, no, this ain't this can't be true. And some of us were in disbelief, and some of us started taking precautions. A lot of us still aren't as cautious as they were before, just simply because they don't like wearing that. I hate wearing that mask. Some of them have come down with COVID because they don't like wearing that mask. I wear the mask because I don't want to get anyone sick. I don't want to get sick. During the first few months, we had to go home. I remember the city of Flagstaff wanted to shut us down. They wanted to shut the school down completely, and because we were a private organization, there was no way in hell they could make us shut down completely. And I'm glad they didn't. Our people there during the time, our administrators, they fought for us. And thank you, most of all, Robbie. Yes, I'm name dropping. Robbie, thank you so much. Boy, because of you, you've really fought for us. Thank you. Love you, bruh. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I fucking love you. You fought for us. But unfortunately, Big Robbie had to leave because he had contraindications. A lot of us did have contraindications. Long story short, school stayed open. We finished our classes online. When we were allowed to go back to the school to do clinicals, oh boy, they put clinicals on us in a huge, furious fight. We worked on each other a lot. Me and my classmates, we worked on each other like feverishly. I would every time, who wants to do clinic? Me? Oh, we'll probably be here till 10. That's fine. I will help clean up and everything. Even though it wasn't our job, they told us that no, that it was the instructors that had to clean up. But still, thank you to instructors who stayed and helped us work through everything. It was a blessing to have y'all fight for us and keep us open so we could graduate on time and get everything done. We didn't get all of our classwork in. You guys taught us the most bare essentials. It's been a learning process ever since. But hey, y'all did what you had. You worked with what you had, and here I am doing massage stuff, and I'm still learning. I'm learning as I go. It's fun. It really is. Now I'm a fascial stretch therapist now, as well as a licensed massage therapist. It's been educational. Yeah, yeah. It's been hella educational. And it's also made me look at a lot of stuff, this post pandemic life. And I even wrote some stuff down. What post pandemic life has taught me, I see on my little note card. Yes, I still read off notes like I'm on radio. I don't care. I love that. I'm telling you, I love this stuff, y'all. So it's taught me, number one, what I want. Um, I used this pandemic during this time, again, being in massage school, it taught me to fight for what I want. And what I want is to be rich. I want to be powerful. Why? So I can help others. Most of all, to help my damn self. You know, what's good is all that money, all that power, if you don't use it to try to help and better other people. I always see people who get money and fame and power. I seen a lot of my people who I went to school with, and not in massage school, but high school and in college. They're well off now. Some of them are, yeah, they are. They're well off, but they seem to have forgotten everybody else, and I think that's fucked up. But to each their own. Because I've grown up in poverty, and I'm still pretty much in poverty. I see what people need and want help with, and when I do get rich and powerful, I'm going to help them come up. It's only fair. It's only right. I know a lot of people say, "Nah, you got to help yourself." Helping others succeed is helping myself. And if some of y'all can't see that, then that's on you. I don't know what to tell you. That's on you. And let that be on you. But for me, rich, powerful in a good life, in a well preserved athletic body. Because if you don't work out, I'm sorry, then you're just what good is all that damn money if you can be spending on medical bills because you grew up in a generation like me where it was like, oh, forget your dreams, just go about your business, work, come home, and do all that shit when you retire. See, I do have trigger issues with that because that was ingrained in my generation so much when there's so many different ways to make money now, smarter ways to make money, more thoughtful ways to make money, more beautiful ways to make money. That's right, there's more beautiful ways to make money, ladies and gentlemen. Shit. But getting that out of my head, that's been the hardest part, but I'm succeeding because that's what I want. Rich, powerful, help others. It's all good. What I don't want, it's taught me I don't want janky ass, racist, motherfucking people in my life. Seriously. The one thing I've had to learn living in Flagstaff, Arizona, okay? This Flagstaff is a bubble. It always has been. Flagstaff has always catered, yes, to the white man. Even though for a long time there was a lot of us, a lot of brown on the south side, blacks, Mexicans, natives. It's not that way no more. And over the last, I'd say 12, let me see, how many presidents? Okay, so we had Obama, we've had, okay, so I'd say with Bush Jr., from him all the way up to Trump, has showed me what kind of people I don't want in my life. And that is racist, stinking, janking ass people. I'm serious. And not just, and I know some of y'all think, oh, you're talking about white folks. No, that's talking about across the spectrum of all colors. These presidents really brought out the worst in a lot of people. And I speak from experience. For a long time, I was caught up in all that shit. And I didn't like who I became. Man, it was I was ugly. Seriously, I was fucking ugly. I talked shit just like everybody else on social media. These memes that kind of spoke to you about how you felt, getting all of my damn feelings and posting that shit. I did hurt a lot of people's feelings, but then again, a lot of people hurt my feelings. A lot of true feelings came out. Anger does that to you. The three, my grandma always told me, my grandma Magana, she always told me there's 3 points in people's lives when they tell the truth. One, when they're drunk. Two, when they're on drugs. Three, when they're angry. And a lot of people during those periods had all three. They were drunk, spouting off at the mouth. Nowadays, what I'm seeing is just a lot of people puffing out their damn chest like, what are you going to do? I have to say, a lot of white folks here in Flagstaff do taunt people of color a lot because they know what's going to happen. They'll walk away scot free. Me, all the other Browns, we're going to fucking get killed. You don't believe me? Look at TV. Proof is in the pudding right there. There's been several incidences here in my town where that's happened. I'm not going to go into details, but they've happened. For all those who are interested, just Google between 2019 up to now. It sucks. And I just don't want no part of that anymore. I'm going to protect mine, and that's that. Protect my peace, because that's what I don't want. I don't want the jankiness in my life anymore. I don't want the okey doke, just like Ice Cube used to say. I don't want the motherfucking okey doke. I don't. Let's see. One of the things that really did teach me this pandemic, even now, who I want to be. I've always considered myself a warrior, but for a long time I didn't really know what that considered. And to me, a warrior is loving, caring, but they will get in your ass if you cross that line. I've been taught from an early age, let people say what they want to, just as long as they don't put their hands on you. When you're younger, when you're full of that spit and fire, that youthfulness and shit like that, when people walk up on you or look at you stupid, look at you wrong, right away you're like, what you gonna do? You fight. And trust me, I had my share of fights with everybody. I've had my share of fights with basketball players, football players, bikers, being a bouncer and shit like that. I've had my fair share of scraps and people losing their control. Being the bouncer helped me control all that. And thinking back on all this post pandemic life, it reminded me to be a warrior, to be kind, to be understanding, to be, and most of all, honestly, folks, to be empathetic. Uh, I can't even begin to tell you how much my empathy has really kicked back in being a massage therapist, because there was a point in time where I didn't give shits about people again. It sucked. And I felt that disconnect. And it's been coming back, because being a massage therapist and a stretch therapist, you see you see what people need and want. Even though they come in there, oh, I want the deepest tissue you can't. No, you don't. Girl, one, I got bony ass elbows. For as big as I am, yes, I got bony ass elbows. Two, I know how to sink in. I mean, sink in deep. That's right. I'll get you. And I always feel people's bodies when they start saying deep as you can go. Their bodies are screaming at me. Please don't, don't do that to us, please. So I want to be the warrior that my grandma always envisioned me to be, because my grandma, I'm gonna lie, she was my best friend. She was another one of my moms, and she just knew me. She knew the kind of person I was. She's always known, even during my darkest hours. She's always known the kind of person I am. Sure, I got hurt. Sure, I got my feelings, but she always knew deep down I was a warrior, but I was one of the healing ones. Even though she knew I could kick some ass, and she saw me kick some ass a few times from some people who just really absolutely deserved it. I just want to be that warrior. I want to be that person who just takes care of his loved ones. That's it. Just take care of my loved ones. What's else on this list? Okay, I got to pull the blanket real quick. All right, who is important to me? That is okay. I have to say that is the number one thing I found out who is important to me. You know, we all have people who we grew up with, okay? That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to ride with you for the rest of your life, okay? It doesn't mean that they're going to sit there and be there forever. That's not what it means at all. When people leave your life for crazy reasons, or you throw them out of your life, other people are going to come in and fill those voids, okay? Depending on what kind of energy you have, I always try to keep my energy good, but my energy can get chaotic. And one of my mottos is embrace the chaos. And I do. I live by that motto, embrace the chaos. And it has brought some very interesting people into my life. It's reinforced a lot of relationships in my life as well. It's also taught me to be important to me. I, by me meaning that during my time with all this COVID shit, I fell down hard a few times, and I had to get good with myself. I think that's the most important thing I had to learn. Who is important to me? Me, because I'm in this shell. Yes, this crude flesh, like Yoda always says. he yeah, that movie he taught me. Empire Strikes Back. That he taught me a lot of lessons. Do or do not, and I had to get good with me in order to be good with everybody else. You should get good with you in order to be good with everybody else. Because if you're not good with you, you can't do shit for people. You're running around like a rat in a maze, just constantly just bumping into walls, trying to please everybody and trying to do right by everybody, when the person you need to do right by is a reflection in that mirror every single day. Who is important to you are the people who accept you and love you no matter what. They're the ones who will uplift you, get in your ass when you need it. But they're also the ones who are going to be there, not there when when times are good. They're going to be there through all times. And to all those people who have proven themselves to be there for me all times, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you every single day. I appreciate your existence. I appreciate your love. I appreciate you. Mwah! Sexy motherfuckers, you boy. And last but not least, what kind of life and legacy I want to leave behind? I don't know. I'm still working on that. People are going to view you however you want them to view you. No, whatever kind of energy you put out there, whatever kind of, you know, mana, whatever kind of alma that you put out there, that's how people are going to view you as. Are you doing good right now? That's how people are going to view you. But there's going to be a lot of people who are going to have something to say about you, either because they say it now behind your back. And hell, yeah, let them. But how you view yourself, what kind of life and legacy you want to leave behind, shit, work on it. That's all up to you. And that's all I can say. For me, I don't know what that looks like yet. I'm still learning to be myself after all these years of trying to get all the trappings of child bullshit out of my head, even though they meant well. It's hard because trying to find myself, discover myself. I think that's the kind of life and legacy I want to leave behind. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. I want to be the kind of person that just embraced life. It's good, it's bad, it's in betweens, all that. And I just want to be remembered as just someone who gave a fuck. Yeah, I'd be cool with that. Well, folks, I'm going to get off this bad boy. I'm not going to say bad girl anymore because, no, a lot of folks are getting their damn feelings anyway. Why can't I be a boy? You can say bad girl because bad girls get me in trouble. Yo, motherfuckers, y'all just get me in trouble. So, nope. Folks, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in this week. And remember, be kind to each other. Be kind to yourselves. Most of all, protect your peace and love yourselves. Seriously, love yourselves. Because if you can't love yourself, no one else is going to. Cool? This is Big Daddy signing off. And as always, you can't see this, but I'm going to do the clap with the 2 fingers for the peace sign. Mwah. Peace.